Welcome to another edition of the Xs650 Project, presented by Fink's House of Madness. Previously, in Episode 1, we started the series by forming and shaping what would become the box for our battery and other electrical components that we might fit inside. In this episode, we'll be continuing where we left off previously on the battery box by making a custom key, fitting a space for the battery, and planning out what we're going to do with the fuse box, and maybe putting on some trim. I'm only bringing this up because eventually somebody's going to get in the comments section and start whining about how awful my welds look. Not all of us do this for a living every day. Some of us aren't chained to a welder. It takes time and skills and a practiced hand and an argon bottle. Don't ask me why I don't own one yet. Run your grinder, not your mouth. We'll begin this episode by making a custom key out of this old radio knob. It's just large enough in diameter to fit over top of this ignition. This particular knob, while it may be an antique, doesn't particularly come from this RCA Victor line of radios, but we're going to make it work. We've got more trick-or-treaters inbound, so I'm gonna need more candy. Whoosh. Not quite. Ah, that's a bit more like it. It almost looks natural. Now that we've chopped down some of that stem, we'll make some space for the key to fit inside. The trick-or-treaters are gone, so the rest of this is mine. Whoosh! Transition noises. I just love the smell of two-part epoxy at 3 in the morning.
Five minutes later.
And voila! The glue is hardened enough to be immediately useful. Fits like a glove, and it's doing its job just fine. Alright, so we have the general basic design of what the box is going to be like in size, and now we have to get it fitted in its depth inside its outer shell to get an appropriate measurement. Right along there, and it's quite frankly good enough for government work. Right. That will do. We'll set our cover on top, and now we have where our actual depth for the box will be. Alright, after devising this highly scientific method of eyeballing and shimming, I'm going to use my hardware to measure out where my holes will go. That should be sufficient to at least leave a mark. Make a mark. Mark. Solid. Now the overall plan here is going to be to get these bad boys right in there. One of these into the body to give it something to run up against. And then on the inside will be these nuts. So the preliminary planning for how this attaches to this is done. So next thing is to maybe install a neutral light, and I think we're going to put it somewhere about there. Now it's just a simple matter of shaving off this little excess niblet. It's kind of like an appendix. We don't need it, so it's going to go away. So we'll just gently carve out the excess. And that will essentially make the body a little more streamlined, able to fit into the hole. It never hurts to get a dash of silicone spray. The next order of business will be to figure out how to successfully mount our fuse box on the other side of our battery box. Seeing as how the battery's going to be right about there, the fuse box will be here. Thanks for joining us for episode 2 of the Xs650 Project. On the next episode, we hope to focus on copper electroplating, so stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that bell to be notified about future videos.